for the average young person your age? What are their biggest stresses?
Very normal stress a lot of teenagers faces, relationship, social, romantic relationships. So social is, they think about friends, if they have enough friends, what kind of friends do they have, and who they can talk to.
Okay. What do you think causes so many young people to have this kind of stress?
Because most people, they want to be with a group, be with other people, and they want to belong somewhere. And young people often, they struggle to find their place. And this uncertainness makes them try to change to fit a certain group.
This happens quite often.
And sometimes they change a lot to fit with different groups, or they change quickly and they switch groups because they are trying to figure out who they are and what they want to be, how they want to act. And it is real stress. They do feel stressed. The stress is very real. It's as real as a parent feeling, financial stress. Parent may look at it and say, there's nothing to be stressed about. This is stupid. This is minuscule compared to the stress I'm facing. I gotta support the family. But to them, that's their world. To a parent, that's your world is, maybe financial business. To a child, to a teenager, their world is, how do I make more friends? How do I, talk to this cute girl? Things like that. So you shouldn't say it's nothing. It is something to them.
Of course. Do you think that there's anything that parents or teachers or education can do to maybe help young people along? You say that they're trying to find who they are, they're trying to find their place in society. Is there anything that the adults around them can do to make this process easier or smoother?
Well, adults can try to talk to their kids in less of a scolding way. They should try to, allow kids to understand that it's okay to talk to them about this social things. And it's okay to talk to them about their social relationships, romantic relationships with their parent. So, for example, if you're struggling with your social life in school, like, you're not making friends or, you're just not doing well socially. I feel like young people, like their parents should make it so that their children know that they can talk to them about these kinds of things. And, parents can often give tips about this kind of things because, I'm sure a lot of people face that when they're young, social problems about fitting in.
I think a lot of parents, if you ask them, they would say, yeah, I do want my kids to talk to me about this. I'm very supportive of them. Most parents will say that, but you will find that most of the kids will be like, no, I don't want to talk to my parents. Is this some sort of miscommunication, or is it just the difference between generations is too much, or maybe adults are communicating in the wrong way?
It's the role their parents play in their life. So some parents are more of like a role model. Some parents play a role of more like a friend to talk to. Their children are often uncomfortable talking to them about these sorts of things. And that's very understandable, but it really comes down to your parenting style. What kind of role, what kind of parent you play.
What might a parent do to really turn their kids off to the idea of wanting to talk to them?
Like, just saying you're outright wrong will often lead to this kind of things. I feel like when you're young that it's very important to tell your kids, this is right, this is wrong. Tell them what's right or wrong as viewed by society today. But as they get older, it's not so simple. They are capable of thought, a lot more thought than they were before. And they can start thinking about the complexities of life and their choices and their actions. So, respect them as such.
What is the usual age you think this consideration needs to be really thought about? Like, around what time do you have to...
It's not a big jump. It's like a slope. Like, as they get older, as they show more mental maturity, you can tone up the amount of complexity that you apply in their lives. The line between spoiled and choice, and it's a line that many parents can't walk on very well. It's like a tightrope, and most parents fall. It sucks for the child because you're screwing up their future.